Throughout history, armies have played a crucial role in shaping civilizations, protecting territories, and expanding empires. From ancient times to the modern era, military forces have not only influenced the outcomes of battles, but also the rise and fall of nations. The development of strategies, weapons, and leadership within armies has often determined the course of history. Understanding the significance of armies allows us to trace the evolution of warfare and political power over the centuries. In this context, I will provide a brief overview of 50 of the most important armies that have left a lasting impact on history, from the disciplined legions of Rome to the powerful military forces of the modern world. These armies, spanning various cultures and time periods, have each contributed to the legacy of warfare and global influence in unique ways. Curiosity AIs, soldiers through the ages.
Sumerian Army, 3000 BC. Bronze weapons, spears, shields, clubs, and chariots. Among the first organized armies, using bronze weapons and chariots to dominate Mesopotamia. Egyptian Army, 2000 BC. Bronze-tipped spears, bows, chariots, shields, swords, axes. Established large-scale warfare under pharaohs like Ramses II, known for chariots and bronze weaponry. Hittite Army, 1600 BC. Bronze and later iron weapons, chariots, spears, bows, shields. Innovators in iron weapons and early use of chariots, key to their dominance in the ancient Near East. Assyrian Army, 1000 to 600 BC. Iron weapons, siege engines, bows, chariots, spears, shields. Mastered siege warfare, brutality, and iron weapons, allowing them to build one of the first great empires. Persian Army, Achaemenid Empire, 550 to 330 BC. Composite bows, spears, cavalry, scimitars, chariots. Created a vast empire with a highly diverse and organized army, known for cavalry and archery. Greek Hoplites, 500 to 300 BC. Spears, doru, short swords, xiphos, large round shields, hoplon, bronze armor. Especially the Spartans, known for their disciplined phalanx formation, played pivotal roles in battles like Thermopylae. Macedonian Army, Alexander the Great, 336 to 323 BC. Sarissa, long spears, swords, cavalry, catapults, siege engines. Revolutionized warfare with the phalanx and cavalry tactics, conquering much of the known world. Carthaginian Army, 300 to 200 BC. Swords, spears, war elephants, shields, cavalry, scimitars. Led by Hannibal, famous for crossing the Alps with war elephants and nearly defeating Rome. Roman legions, 300 BC, 476 C. Gladius, short sword, pilum, javelin, scutum, shield, armor, siege weapons. Highly organized and versatile, they built the Roman Empire and dominated the Mediterranean world. Parthian Army, 200 BC 200. Bows, heavy cavalry, cataphracts, lances, swords. Famous for their mounted archers and Parthian shot, they resisted Roman advances. Qin Dynasty Army, China, 221 BC. Crossbows, swords, spears, chariots, shields, early iron weapons. Unified China with superior tactics and technology like crossbows and cavalry. Sasanian Empire Army, 224 to 651. Heavy cavalry, swords, bows, siege weapons, spears. Strong cavalry forces helped them rival the Romans and Byzantines for control of the Near East. Byzantine Army, 330-1453. Swords, spears, bows, cataphracts, Greek fire, siege engines. Maintained the Eastern Roman Empire for over a millennium through disciplined infantry, cavalry, and Greek fire. Visigothic Army, 400 to 700. Swords, axes, spears, shields, cavalry. Played a key role in the fall of Rome and established a significant kingdom in Iberia. Arab army, Umayyad and Abbasid caliphates, 632 to 750. Swords, spears, bows, cavalry, scimitars. Rapidly expanded Islam across the Middle East, North Africa, and into Europe with skilled cavalry. Frankish army, Charlemagne, 768 to 814. Swords, spears, axes, shields, cavalry. Expanded the Carolingian Empire and laid the foundation for the Holy Roman Empire. Viking army, 800-1050. Swords, axes, spears, shields, longboats. Famous for their raids and naval superiority, they colonized and influenced large parts of Europe. Norman army, William the Conqueror, 1066. Swords, spears, crossbows, shields, cavalry. Known for their decisive victory at the Battle of Hastings, which changed English history. Mongol Army, Genghis Khan, 1206 to 1368. Composite bows, swords, lances, cavalry, siege weapons. Built the largest contiguous empire in history through highly mobile cavalry and superior tactics. Crusader Army, 1096 to 1291. Swords, spears, shields, crossbows, armor. Played a central role in the Crusades, attempting to reclaim the Holy Land. Knights Templar Army, 1119 to 1312. Swords, spears, lances, shields, heavy armor. A powerful military and financial organization during the Crusades. Army of Saladin, Ayyubid, 1171 to 1193. Bows, swords, spears, cavalry, shields. Famous for retaking Jerusalem from the Crusaders and unifying Muslim forces. Spanish Tercios, 1500 to 1700. Pikes, swords, arquebus, muskets, early cannons. Dominated European battlefields with pike and shot formations, becoming the most formidable military force of the Renaissance. Janissaries of the Ottoman Empire, 1363 to 1826. Muskets, swords, bows, artillery, scimitars. Elite soldiers of the Ottoman Empire, key to its military success for centuries. Army of Ivan the Terrible, 1547 to 1584. Muskets, sabers, spears, cavalry, early artillery. Expanded Russian territory into Siberia, establishing it as a major power.